Okay, WKKD, we are back outdoors once again, and what you're looking at is something that we used to call on TV a gobo. When you shoot through something like this, that's called a gobo. Remember that from your TV days? Anyway, we're going to do some more video outdoors today. It's a beautiful day as usual. It's September 2nd, 1994, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:08, and I thought I'd show you some more of the outside of the house. This is the gate on the left side of the house as you approach the house, with a lock, of course, for security. And we have over here, this is the sprinkler system. This is the control for the sprinkler. Nice windy day again. This is the control for the lights that I told you about. And this is the only part of the house that has a wooden outdoors. This is where the front patio was, and this is where the guy put some walls. It's really windy. I hope this isn't picking up too much wind noise. A little faucet. This is our brick wall, or brick fence like I like to call them. By the way, we are on sunlight for white balance. We are on sunlight. Here's a side door going into the kitchen. This is the window right above the sink. There's the gas for the house. Here's a drywall that Craig took out of that little closet that opened up the wall of the bedroom that you saw in video. This we have to get rid of more junk. Yes, that is indeed a cable wire, an old one. And just some more garbage outside. These are grapevines. When we were looking at the house in, I think, June, we did see grapes growing here, so we do have grapes. Here's our covered patio. This is the back of the house. That's the French doors that you saw. These are Craig's chairs. This is nice. This all has to be painted. Fluorescent lights. Here's a grill that we bought at Walmart. Walmart set us up in this house. Here's just some other odds and ends. Boy, it's windy. This is the fuse box, or the circuit breaker box, I should say. They're outdoors here in Nevada. Might be the same in Florida. I don't know. But that's that. These are the lighting control for the rear of the house. I'm not even sure if these work or not. I have no idea. And what we have a 220 outlet here, because I guess the guy used to do a lot of welding. And this is a gas jet for a gas grill hookup outdoors. This is the window to one of the bedrooms. This fence has to be painted really bad. This fence kind of separates the yard. This is like half of the yard. As you can see, our grass is pretty well shot for the year. Okay. Now, on the other side of the fence, this guy had a garden. He was into gardening. And of course, everything's gone right now. But he was growing something here and something here. He's even got a sprinkler system here, as you can see, for this garden. I mean, this is the other side of the fence. And he was growing some God knows what over there too. This is our bedroom with, again, foil on the windows, because I cannot have daylight coming in, otherwise I wake up. This is the sprinkler system, all this stuff up here. And he left all this garbage too, which I don't need. I guess he tried to sell the house on his own for a while. There's a for sale sign. And just a lot of garbage out here. Walk over this way. This is for posterity for myself. And then we have some more dirt over here where he used to grow something, I guess. And just various garbage in this little area here. But as you can see, all this needs to be painted like really badly, which we'll do in the fall when it cools off. It's no big deal. Let me show you the storage shed now. This is gross. I don't think he has any electricity going in this place at all. He just has some shelves up here, cupboards, which have to be painted and repaired. This is the ceiling of this thing, which is also in pretty sad shape. This guy did not take care of things that well. It should be obvious. This is the extra beds from Craig's apartment. More shelves. Very small in here. There's our lawnmower. Sears lawnmower. All this stuff came with the house. All the junk you see came with the house. We just didn't throw it out, but I will. So eventually I'll get the inside of this painted and make it look decent. Throw all his stuff out. Nice metal door though. Nice metal door. So that's the storage shed. Came with the house. Overall shot of the backyard. Let's see, I guess this is our air conditioning unit up here. 2 tons, supposedly, 2 tons. And this might be the swamp cooler. I'm sure you know what a swamp cooler is. Okay. Let's go to the other wall. Other side of the house. This is the other side of the house. That's the metal gate that I showed you on video yesterday, again with the lock. And let's see. This is the window to Craig's bedroom over here. This wire is for cable TV. It's not hooked up at all, so it's just a matter of throwing it up on the roof. And this here is another storage shed. I guess he used this for tools. It's pretty gross. But a lot of room to store stuff. And again, this is all metal, obviously. I can store stuff out here, tools or whatever, and just put a lock on it. It'll be all right. Again, gotta be painted. And I move this thing. Gotta be painted like everything else. Filthy. Boy, everything in this place is filthy. Eventually I'll have all this stuff dug out of here. And Mickey wants to put a jacuzzi. The satellite dish is going to go right about here, I think, when I do get it. Because the dish is here and faces this way. There's nothing to obstruct it. No wires, no trees, nothing. Hey, we got clouds in the sky. That's unusual in itself. So, well, let's go indoors now, since you've seen the outside of our home in Las Vegas. Let's go inside and show you how the house has progressed in the last month or so. You change the white balance to automatic.
Serving you, the people of Nevada,
there we
is
go.
a great privilege. I've had the opportunity to listen and to learn and to work with so many dedicated people who share my goals of better.
Okay, Keiko brought some stuff down. We got some pictures here now from weddings and whatever.
As we look to the future, there's work to be done. New challenges to meet.
We didn't have before.
I ask for your vote. I ask for your help. And I ask for the privilege of continuing to serve.
That's Sam and his wife, youngest son. There's a Revo with his huge camera. There's my honey reading something. What are you betting now? Football?
Keno.
Keno? He's betting Keno. This little nook right here at the by the kitchen is just great. It really is. Kitchen hasn't changed too much, obviously. There's the automatic iris kicking in, obviously. Pretty much the same. Shelves are all filled up though. I mean, cupboards filled to the gills. Just like this laundry room is too. A lot of this stuff is ours, a lot's Craig's. I mean, we are obviously totally moved in now. And filled the house up real fast with everything. Let me see if I can kick the iris up a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, there's the auto detente. Well, that's the laundry room. There's a microwave that came with the house. It's about a 10-year-old GE, but it works. It works good. It's big. The thing I like about it. And they also gave us a fridge with the house, which is covered up by the door. Dining room. Again, not changed too much since you last saw it on video. It's our front closet. I never really showed again. Doors with mirrors. It's a big thing here in Vegas. Sliding doors with mirrors is sort of junk in here. Wooden shelves, gotta be painted. This guy put a lot of stuff in the house, but just didn't really finish it, if you know what I'm saying. What else can we show you? Guest bedroom. Now with end tables and lamp. This carpeting we had to add to the house. The carpeting that was in here before was like a brown, and it was really filthy, so we got rid of it. And by the way, 2 bedrooms have your favorite thing here. That's right. Fans, ceiling fans, which you always like. We never use them. We never use them. Here's our bedroom. Notice how dark. Why? Because it has the foil on the window. There we go. The foil that you saw is right behind those drapes there. We also added the same carpeting to this room, our bedroom. Sasha, come on out and say hi to Carrie. Again, mirrors. And again, a ceiling fan. The bedroom set that we bought. So this is our bedroom. And here's our friend Craig's bedroom with his huge king-size bed. Nicky put these curtains on. Real pretty. Let me see if I can turn the iris. I don't want to do this now. Turn it down, I guess, a little bit, right? Yeah, there you go. Now you can see him. Okay. And this is all his furniture. Now here is where we knocked through the wall. When we first moved here, I'm doing a Carrie Decker, this paneling was here and here. But now Craig knocked this wall down, so you can see that we now have another entrance to our second bathroom, which is right here. This is the wall that Craig knocked down. This used to be open. That's why the door is right here. But they wanted to block it off and put a closet here, which is what they did. So we can walk right through here, hit the light, and we are in the second bathroom, as you can see. Always wanted to have these wooden towel bars in a bathroom, so got 3 of them up. And I had a separate fan and light switch put in here, because I can't stand when you go in a bathroom, hit the switch and the light and the fan both come on. Hate that. Let me see if I can do a thing showing the camera. I'll bet I can with all these mirrors I got in here. This thing is big, Carrie. Let's see what happens. That's our frontal shot, but let's see what I can do. I guess it's not going to work. There we go. Let's see. I'm just getting all kind of video feedback here, because there's a mirror on the back of the door and there's a regular mirror here. You can see this camera's big here. It's big. The tally light working? Doesn't flash. Well, that's good, I guess. That's good. Okay. Anyway, now for a real detailed tour of the video room. This house isn't quite as confusing as yours. Yours, for me on tape, is very confusing. But this ain't bad. Let me do a quick jump cut. Yeah, we are now in September of 1994. We're in digital zoom because it's strobing a little bit, as you can tell. Here's the video room, and in 3 weeks, these walls will be filled. I can't wait. They will be filled with tapes. Oh. Okay, here is, you haven't seen this yet. This is the gigundous desk that Mickey found for me in a furniture store for $100. This desk is housing a little drop basket for all the bills we got to pay, which are numerous. This is a typewriter that I bought for $100 to service merchandise. This is a Smith Corona electric typewriter with a built-in spell checker and centering and underlining, everything else. What else do we have here? Just a place to write and pay bills. And of course here is the computer, which you did see when Mark and Rod brought it over to my house. And we will do a demo for you later on today. Here's the keyboard. It's on the floor for want of a better place to put it. We do a nice close-up for you because I know you're really into this stuff. Even a 10-year-old computer, right? There we go. Yeah, all the F keys are here. I never heard of an F key till you had it on one of your computers. It's kind of nice. Got a lot of stuff for a 10-year-old computer. Certainly much more than my old Atari has. Okay, so that's the desk right over there. And this is a little temporary coffee table. This is actually Craig's little table that he bought. This is the sleeper couch that we bought. And Mickey washed these curtains. They were green on video last time. Now they are white. Unbelievable how filthy they were. I bet they haven't washed them in the 30 years that they were here in the house. Got a halogen lamp, which of course you always like. And here's my temporary video rack. This shelving unit, again, is Craig's. He donated a lot of stuff to the house. But this is a temporary video rack. This is his shelving unit. There's my old ghetto blaster. This is Craig's VHS machine. This is the one that chewed up your Houdini tape. Very, very cheap GE machine. I mean, real cheap. Doesn't even have a clock on it. Over here, this is my cable box, which right now is not working. I had it shut off for 2 or 3 days, and it reverted to E4, which is some kind of standby mode, so I can't get any of the pay channels, but it's cable split, so I have it running into my Betamax Direct, so I still get the cable channels. There are my 2 SL HF1000 betas over there. Here's my old trusty Panasonic SVHS machine, which has been doing a lot of dubbing for you, Carrie. Doing a lot of stuff. Over here are the 2 rewinders that I brought out here with me. Well, I had the foresight to bring some stuff, the important stuff. Remember, we came out here not knowing if we were going to stay or not. And I'm sure you recognize this little piece of gear. Yeah, that's the old title maker. And here are some old beta tapes that I'm using just as blanks. There's this piece of garbage Panasonic that I cannot wait to get rid of. Now, I bought that camera for one reason, that's to shoot weddings with, so I shot one. Paid off part of the camera, but not as much as I wanted to. So that's a temporary video rack, as it stands now. The card table's still here with my working computer. This is the old Atari that you hate so much. And here's the modem, which you may or may not have ever seen. I got this thanks to you from Daymark. You told me about this. This is that 1200 baud modem that I got. And here's my disk drive. Only have one. Okay. This is an A/B switch over here. One position's for the computer, the other's for the TV. And this is the dresser that Mickey bought me at the same furniture store that we got this desk at. And this right now is holding my 20-inch Sharp TV. And within 3 weeks, my 27-inch Sony Trinitron will be sitting there. Tripod. And now let's do a walk through the closet. A lot of stuff to show you in this huge walk-in closet. It has one of these great folding doors on it. Always like these things. Completely shut the closet off if I want. It's nice. This place is enormous. Show you how I have it set up, at least right now. Empty boxes up here. Just shoe boxes and whatnot. Title maker box, typewriter box, and of course the Hi8 camera box. Here are some bags from the VSDA. I'm collecting bags again, little by little. Here are some tapes that I just brought from Cleveland. This is like some temporary stuff. Here's some stuff that I'm saving. Bare facts, if you ever want to look up a nudity shot or a nude shot, someone who was in a movie, this is the book that tells all. Really weird. Let's do new tape time while we're here. This is a lot of the new stuff that I got since I've been here in Vegas. Boy, this camera's hurting my hand. I don't know why, but my right hand becomes pins and needles after a while. I don't know what that means. Red Heat, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie I brought with me, and it was good enough to save on one tape. This is Doubtfire, in letterbox, off Laserdisc, great movie. Carpetbaggers, in letterbox, off AMC, again worth one tape. The Honeymooners, lost episodes I picked up off one of the networks. ABC's 40th anniversary was not too bad. There's a Lois and Clark episode. That's the one, I think, where Lois was going to marry Lex Luthor. And then a Sequest DSV episode about an alien spaceship. What else? I got a Dr. Kildare off Nickelodeon, I think. Real good quality. Today at Night was when the Today Show changed their set a couple months ago. CBS Reports was on something, I forget what. There's Star Trek Next Generation, the last episode. I should do a digital still frame here, what I should do. Let me see if I remember how to work this thing now. Let's see, we hit this. It didn't work. Then didn't work. Nuts. Hold on a second. Let's see. Title 1 and then hit this. Didn't work. Oh, it did work. Wait a minute. Okay. Star Trek last episode. X1, which is what I dubbed for your daughter. TV Academy Hall of Fame was originally broadcast on Disney this year. But I did tape it off the air. It might be a better copy. And the last tape is Biography with Bogey and Marilyn Monroe. Okay, so that's that. And that ends that row of tapes. Let's do another still frame here. Okay, Nixon and Frost, tapes 1 and 2, and there's a third one somewhere. That's the replay of the Nixon-Frost interviews from 1977 that A&E just recently ran. Masters of Illusion is on the special effects makers of the film industry, like George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and those kind of guys. Made in the USA was a documentary about some entrepreneurs that were all self-made men in America that was shown on network TV recently. You may have caught it. It wasn't too bad. It's worth part of a tape. Now, this Carson 2, let me show you what this stuff's about. I lost my focus here. Where the hell are we? We're over here. This is a dub of the same Carson tape like this that you have off Laserdisc that I got from my friend Linda in Pennsylvania. Now, the reason I have this box is I stole it from the VSDA. They had a bunch of displays there. So my Carson collection of this 2 tapes is on, or the 4 tapes I think, is on 2 tapes since it's off laser. So I have a box for one of them. So I have an entire Carson collection that you have on beta on 2 tapes. Biography about John Belushi, Gene Roddenberry, and Houdini, thanks to you. L500 there is the Wyatt Earp Return to Tombstone with Hugh O'Brien that was on a few months ago. I always like Hugh O'Brien. In fact, he was supposed to be at the VSDA and never showed up, at least as far as I know. I'm not sure what's on those 2 old K60s. Could be anything. There's a 3rd tape of Nixon Frost, miscellaneous tapes, just odds and ends. That's a Lassie story for a buddy of mine back home who was crazy about Lassie. Biography on Elvis, a Twilight Zone episode back there, which I may or may not have. They ran North by Northwest on one of the channels, and they did a real nice intro on it that I'm going to put on my Laserdisc copy, which is back home. There's the Vicky show with some stars that I must have liked, which I'll dub off my Vicky collection when I get my tapes out here. These are songs I taped off the radio, and let's see, this is just some other odds and ends. Let me see what I got here. Oh, just garbage. Okay. These are those, I should go in macro maybe, huh? For this? Wait a minute. Okay, we're back. These are those biodegradable tapes that I sent you one of, which you said you have. Yeah, Global Zero. And here we are once again, September of 1994. This is Monday the 26th, and this will be our last look at an empty video room. Within a matter of hours, this place will be chock full of all my audio and video gear. So I thought I'd do one last quick camera tape of the room with almost nothing in it. I've got to watch where I walk because this place is pretty well a mess right now. But here's the 20-inch Sharp TV that's been sustaining me since May of this year when I moved out to Las Vegas. And I'll have my 27-inch Trinitron right there, and probably my console 19-inch Trinitron right there. There's the couch. That's where the video rack will go, and of course here's where the tapes will go. Here's my desk, which is now a mess, with new computer, which will be fired up, I think, quicker than I thought, since Tony knows how to work it. So that'll be kind of nice. So this is, once again, the last look at a near empty video room, which will be pretty well filled up the next time I do a camera tape. This is the before, and we'll show you the after in a second, after this fade out. Here we go.